Welcome to Insulite Health, where we empower women with PCOS to transform their lives. You can find us at insulitehealth.com. You're watching The Weekly Tip with Robin Nielsen, Chief Wellness Officer.
You know, water retention is a big deal with PCOS and hormone imbalance. It can make us feel fat, bloated, thick, and unhealthy. Maybe you've gained 5 pounds in one day. Maybe your waist is much less defined, your rings no longer fit, and your shoes feel tighter. You know, if you're struggling with fluid retention, you should know you're not alone. Hi, I'm Robin Nielsen, the Chief Wellness Officer here at Insulite Health. That's insulitehealth.com. I'm so glad you're here. We found that water retention, also known as edema or fluid retention, is a very hot topic for women with PCOS and hormone imbalance. So we want you to understand what is happening and show you how you have all the power to reduce fluid retention in your body. And it can happen at any age. I can tell when I'm retaining water. Rings that were loose, I can't even put on my fingers. My face looks a little puffier, and my shoes are tight. That's because the extremities are the first to retain fluids due to less circulation in those areas. When I was younger, this happened for me all the time, and it's the main reason I gained weight so easily. But as I learned why this happens and how to avoid it, I rarely retain water anymore. You might have cankles, which are swollen ankles where it's hard to see the bones in your ankles. My mother and great-grandmother had this symptom. And it's so important to address because it's a serious indication that something's not right. We had a family scare a couple of years ago with fluid retention. My beautiful mother ended up in the hospital because she was having a very hard time breathing. And if you've ever experienced not being able to breathe, it's pretty scary. For her, it was because the extracellular fluid had filled all the way up from her feet to her lungs and was compromising her heart. Once she was aggressively treated to save her life, she lost 21 pounds in less than a week. That's the hard way. Some other symptoms of fluid retention are aching in the affected areas, feeling stiff in joints, rapid weight gain over days or weeks, unexplained weight fluctuations, which PCOS, that happens all the time. When you press the skin, it may hold an indent for a few seconds. Fluid retention, bloating, and water retention are 3 terms for the same condition. It's excess fluids accumulating in your body's cavities. Women with PCOS often report this troubling symptom, and as we age, it can become more and more of a problem. Imbalanced hormones, especially estrogen, might be affecting your body's normalizing mechanisms, or it could be a side effect of birth control pills, which is one of the more common PCOS drugs. There can be many causes of fluid retention. Insulin resistance is a biggie. Hot weather, standing for long periods of time. Hormone fluctuations, particularly estrogen, the birth control pill. Nutrient deficiencies. Elevated cortisol, chronic venous insufficiency where the weakened valves in the veins of the legs fail to efficiently return blood to the heart. And of course, certain medications can cause fluid retention. Insulin tells your kidneys to hang on to sodium and water, which in turn causes fluid retention. So it's critical to implement the PCOS 5-element system to reduce fluid retention. Number 1, the right nutrients. It's been found that many nutrients like magnesium, chromium, vanadium, carnitine, the B vitamins, and more help to improve insulin sensitivity. They also help to reduce stress and support blood vessels much better. Number 2, the right food. A diet high in refined processed carbohydrates causes a spike in water retention. But a well-balanced whole food diet reduces insulin and its aging effects. Number 3, movement. Using the right types of movement to improve insulin sensitivity and to balance hormones. And number 4, understanding cravings so you're not tempted to indulge in foods and toxic behaviors that don't support you. Number 5 is get some support. We need each other to heal and be well. So here are some next steps for you. Be sure to take the PCOS quiz here on our website to see if you may have PCOS. Next, join our community by purchasing the PCOS 5-element system. It's proven to help you reduce water retention in a step-by-step approach. We call this the 5% solution, taking small steps over time to reach your health goals. We've done all the research for you. Thousands of women over the years have successfully used and are still using the PCOS 5-element system to balance their hormones. You can learn more about this system here on our website at InsuliteHealthPCOS.com. Come join our beautiful community. We're here to support you every step of the way.
As always, the best discussions happen after the episode over at InsuliteHealth.com. Head on over there now and leave a comment. Did you like this video? If so, subscribe to our YouTube channel and share it with all of your friends who you think might benefit. And if you want even more great resources, plus some insights from Robin that she only talks about in email, come on over to InsuliteHealth.com and grab your free PCOS Diet Success Jumpstart Guide to get regular email updates. We'll see you next week.